Lockdown has improved air quality due to coronavirus around the world. The novel coronavirus was called COVID-19, and the novel coronavirus known as another name SARS-CoV-2. The disease appears to have originated from Wuhan seafood market, where wild animals including marmots, birds, rabbits, baits, pangolin and snakes are traded illegally. Coronavirus are jumped from animals to humans, so it's thought that the first people infected with the disease, a group primarily made contact with animals. The outbreak was identified in Wuhan, China in December 2019. During the early stages of the outbreak, the number of cases doubled approximately every 7.5 days. In early and mid-January 2020, the virus spread to other Chinese provinces. Helped by the Chinese New Year migration and Wuhan being a transport hub, and major role interchanges, on 20th of January, China reported nearly 140 cases in one day. And by January 22, 2020, the novel coronavirus has spread to major cities and provinces in China with 571 confirmed cases. And then novel coronavirus has spread to all countries like Italy, Spain, India, Pakistan, Iran, and USA, and various countries. Millions of people affected the coronavirus, and this virus was declared global pandemic by World Health Organization. Lockdown is announced in various countries around the world. During global pandemic situation, many thousands of schools, airports, railway station, university, stock exchange, offices, cinema hall, shopping mall, various industries and construction sites have been closed, and public transportation has also closed. Currently, a third of world's population is living under lockdown regulations. Because of the coronavirus pandemic, the economy has collapsed due to coronavirus in various countries. Barrel of US crude oil dropped below $0, a record low caused by surplus supply and significant drop in demand due to the coronavirus pandemic. And other side, the global pandemic has positive impact on the environment. Many factories and business closed, combined with fewer cars on the road and fewer planes in sky. Our natural environment is recovering slowly. China 40% drop in nitrogen oxides on 2019 level for January to February in some areas equates to removing a whopping 192,000 cars. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused industrial activity to shut down and cancelled flights and other journeys, slashing greenhouse gas emissions and air pollution around the world. If there is something positive to take from this terrible crisis, it could be that it's offered a taste of the air we might breathe in a low-carbon future. The World Health Organization estimates that about 3 million people die each year from elements caused by air pollution, and that more than 80% of people living in urban areas and exposed to air quality level that exceeds safe limit. The situation is worse in low-income countries where 90% of cities fail to meet WHO air quality standards. China normally emits in excess of 30 megatons of nitrogen oxides per year, with estimates for 2019 reaching 40 megatons. China emits over 50% of all nitrogen dioxide in Asia. Each tons of nitrogen oxides that is not emitted as a result of the pandemic is the equivalent of removing 62 cars per year from the road. COVID-19 has helped expose another respiratory health crisis. The ensuing lockdown have showed the improvement to air quality that are possible when emissions are reduced on global scale. This is good sign for the environment. Lockdown has improved air quality around the world. And environment have make clean. The pandemic could show us how the future might look with less air pollution, or it may just indicate the scale of challenge ahead. At the very least, it should challenge government and business to consider how things can be done differently after the pandemic to hold on the temporary improvements in air quality. The recent improvements air quality could be made permanent by replacing fossil fuel generation with renewable energy and another low-carbon source. Reducing monthly nitrogen dioxide emissions from electricity generation by 10% would be the equivalent of turning off coal power stations for a year. Nature has restarted again, don't destroy it.